So the doctor said she's in coma. But she will be okay very soon.
She has been like this for the past 24 hours. I have every reason to worry.
Well, I've made every single payment they asked for. And the doctor assured me she will not die. So we just have to put our faith in God by believing what the doctor said.
I hope so.
Well, let's go so that she can have enough time to rest.
Can I ask you a favor?
Yeah, what is it?
Please, oblige me to stay back and look after my friend. She really needs me. And I'd really love to be by her side.
But there are nurses in the hospital. They are there and will always be there for your friend.
I know, but it would be just wonderful if she wakes up from coma and sees me by her side.
Do you ever realize that you are now the queen of Obodani? You cannot sleep in the hospital.
Just remember how close we are. We've been friends for years. It'd be very disappointing if she wakes up and not find me by her side. Just oblige me. Let me stay back and look after her. Please.
I don't think that will be necessary. However, I will oblige you if that will make you happy. I want you to be happy.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Majesty.
Thank you, my baby.
I'll see you at home.
All right.
Bye.
You've been on this page for like hours now. Anything I need to know?
Baby, you won't understand.
You know the girl?
This is the girl I was talking to you about. The one who refused to marry me because she said I was poor. Now look, she's reached the end of her vanity and she's attempting suicide.
Jesus. Sweetheart, I'm sure she's not doing this because of you. You know you threatened to throw her out of the house.
Listen, I took your advice, okay? I didn't even implement that threat. But now look, she can't even commit suicide because of me.
Should you now be courageous enough to tell the police what you know about her?
Is that important? I made a marriage proposal, she refused, okay? What is important to me now is that I found you and you make me happy.
Thank you. So now, this could come later. You need to come out. The food is ready.
What are you having?
Anything you see, it's...
So long, it has been playing in my mind.
will be on her feet by tomorrow.
Thank you very much, Doctor.
Yeah.
I really want her to be fit and back on her feet.
Yeah, she will. She will. Just keep talking to her. I can tell you, she will be fine.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Just take good care of her.
I will. How do you feel?
I feel very weak.
You have not eaten proper food for so long. That's why. But not to worry. The doctor said you'll be discharged tomorrow. So you're gonna be just fine.
I don't know where and how to start off my life again.
Please. When will you stop thinking about the past? Concentrate on the future. The future is bright. Why on earth would you want to give up?
Thank you. You're the best. You're a good friend. And I will forever cherish this moment.
For Christ's sake, Jennifer, when will you stop going through this road? You're my friend. And I'll always feel indebted to you. Okay. So just relax and just get better. Okay?
Mr. Wayne, what you're saying now is exactly the same thing you said over the phone. But I must tell you that when it comes to going into partnership with an average African business, to be candid, I certainly have my reservations.
Your Majesty, I cannot say I don't know where you're coming from. But to be honest with you, I am not that kind of African when it comes to doing business. I'm not asking for a partnership. What I'm humbly asking for is an opportunity to do business with the powers that be. The men that's come to be the gurus in the oil sector. That is it, Your Majesty.
I am not going to turn you down. Maybe because I've already been in the habit of helping people.
Thank you very much, Your Majesty.
As you are aware, as the king of my place, I am sort of like a father to all.
Yes, Your Majesty, I know you are the king. And that's the reason why I want to go through you. Please, tell me anything you want me to do. And I will humbly say, consider it done, Your Majesty.
Put everything in writing and submit your proposal for my perusal and analysis. You know, some time ago, I left this conglomerate in the hands of consultants, and they did extremely well. I had to be back in business because the only consultant I trusted relocated to France, and it dawned on me that if I don't come back to take charge of this business, this conglomerate will not succeed.
Your Majesty, I will put everything down as instructed. I will get back to you before the end of business day.
Oh, no, Mr. Wayne. You don't need to be in a hurry. Make sure that you list everything you are expecting from here. And you can always submit anytime.
Thank you very much, Your Majesty. But before I go, I must thank you for this opportunity you granted me, this audience, at a very short notice.
Thank you.
Go back to you, sir.
You know, I'm so tired of this neighborhood. I need to relocate.
Why? I mean, this place is... You have a very nice, decent, quite accessible apartment. Why would you get tired of it?
Mama, you know it is not always good to stay in a particular environment for so long. Especially in a neighborhood like this that's small. I have this creepy feeling that everybody knows me and I've lost my relevance and importance and respect. Just gotta change the place.
Right. So what are you looking at? Have you gotten a place yet, or are you searching?
I haven't seen any, but someone told me about a very good place. Remember that nurse, that very smart looking nurse that helped me out in the hospital?
Mm-hmm.
She said there's something very close to her house and it's very nice, but the money that she called is terribly too much and I don't have it. God, I do not know why I am so unlucky.
Oh, please. So don't ever say you're unlucky. You are not unlucky. Look, the Lord is your strength. Don't ever forget that, okay? Alright, now I'll personally check and see how I can help you solve this problem. I don't want to see you complain.
Thank you very much.
It's nothing, sugar. Just be yourself and I just really want to see you happy, you know?
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'll call you up later. I have to go.
Do you know what I've mastered about you?
Tell me.
I know when something is eating you up. I can read it from your face.
Okay, so what do you say?
I see a picture of a woman struggling to tell the husband something, but she just doesn't know how to start.
You want to know the truth? You are absolutely right.
Mm-hmm.
I have this problem that I would need money to solve. You know, the thing is that you married me because you loved me so much, and then you exposed me to all this El Dorado. I seriously do not wish to be a problem to you.
You are excluding yourself, and it makes me weak. You're my wife, the Lolo, and the leader of all the women of Obodani. You're part of all this, so you don't have to bother yourself about little things that money can solve.
I know. But like, it's not just in my nature to be a burden unto others.
I don't want to be part of the bunch that you refer to as others. I'm your husband, and I have the sole responsibility to take care of you, to love and cherish you only, to solve all your problems.
Thank you.
This is your problem. Do you need up to 5 million naira to solve it?
Oh, you must be joking, right? What in the world do I need 5 million for? Of course not.
Okay. I wanted to give you a surprise on your birthday, but I'm going to tell you right now, you're a millionaire.
Okay, yes. Look, I know that God has blessed me by giving me a millionaire for a husband, right? And now if that qualifies me as a millionaire, fine, I accept, I am. If that's what you mean anyway.
No, that's not what I mean. I opened an account for a woman I will marry. And money has been wired into that account for a record 7 years. As I speak to you now, that account has 400 million naira. I give it to you as a birthday gift. But now, I will give you something else. Tomorrow, I'll take you to Gold Coast Bank and expose you to your money. Use it and solve all your problems.
But are you serious?
You're married to Ugezu.
In line with your instruction, Your Majesty, everything has been put to writing. Your Majesty, I would like to go through you.
Document this file.
Consider it done, Your Majesty.
I'll get back to you soon. Be rest assured of that.
Thank you very much, Your Majesty. Sincerely, I won't disappoint you.
You know, I already talked to my wife about you. And she didn't say anything discouraging.
Please do extend my gratitude to her, Your Majesty.
I want you to come with me to Obodani later in the evening if you would have the chance.
You won't have to repeat it again, Your Majesty. I'm much delighted.
That's the spirit. I'm excited too.
I'll be outside.
I received a letter from the Minister of Petroleum, and I'm glad to inform Ndichie that oil has been discovered in commercial quantity on our land.
That means gold has been discovered in our land.
Just near Onungene, and they are planning exploration.
Wonderful.
So they wrote me asking, and I am here with you so that we can take a decision. Shall we allow them to continue the exploration, or should we tell them to give us more time?
Do we have the powers to dissuade the government from doing what they want to do?
To make some extent, yes. This is a democratic government, and without consultation, nothing happens. You see, nothing stops the government from moving their equipment to Onungene. But they don't want a situation where they will mobilize all their equipment to Onungene and the indigenes start to agitate. You know, this issue of militancy has embarrassed the Nigerian government.
Yes, of course.
So they don't want to force anything on a community. So consultation and dialogue is now the system of governance in the oil sector.
Very good. Yeah, that's good.
Your Majesty, you are more traveled than us. And we are looking up to you for leadership. Especially when it comes to matter of relationship with the government. So tell us what you want us to do.
I don't know why you're always doing this. I am a mere king, not an all-knowing God. That is why I came, so that we can put our heads together and take a decision in this matter. Abako 1 million.
But Your Majesty, we would like you to handle this issue for us. Any decision you reach here is okay by us.
Of course.
And we believe that you are going to take a decision that will be beneficial to Obodani.
Uche, you have spoken well.
Yes. So, Your Majesty, do just that and communicate the government.
Yes. Is that the consensus?
Yes. Yes, Your Highness. Yes, Your Highness.
Yes. You know, I've always told people that I am happy being the king of Obodani. I shall represent my people. And when next we reconvene, I will tell us what the situation is.
Hey girl, hop in.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing? I'm good.
Well, a lot of people have been complaining that I've been indoors all through, but that's not correct.
You see?
I mean, wow.
When a lot of people complain, it means you've not been going out as you used to, and that's the truth.
Well, true, I have not been going out as I used to, but I go out. I mean, you picked me up from the bus stop now, didn't you?
Okay, yeah, I agree.
So.
So where are you going now?
I am definitely sure that my route is the opposite one to yours.
Hey.
So I don't want inconvenience.
Hey, Jennifer,
I'll
listen.
Just anywhere.
I'm not told you inconveniencing me. Tell me where you're going and I'll drop you there. Simple.
Oh my God. You know what? Seriously, I do not want you to bother yourself. Okay? But if you're feeling all carry today, you can come check me up later in the evening. I mean, we could do something fun. Hang out.
No.
Share with some wine or something.
I'm sorry, I would have loved that, but you see, I won't be available tonight because I'll be traveling to South Tome and Principe this evening.
Oh.
Yeah.
When are you due back?
Hey, I'm going to have to stay for a long time. You see, our refinery over there needs my attention and I really have to go and oversee things there.
Refinery?
Yeah. Here we are. Now, Jennifer, once you realize you're a friend of the family, so you are always welcome at any time. Anytime.
Thank you very much. I would not forget that memory.
All right. Now you take this for your cap.
Oh, Santos, come on.
No. Take this.
You don't have to do this.
No, it's nothing. Take it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, I'll just get on here and get some few things from the supermarket.
All right. You take care of yourself.
You too.
All right, bye-bye.
So, Amama is now married to a man that owns a refinery. I am still alone and frustrated. And Jennifer, you're just so unlucky. Oh, I am so sorry for arriving late. I don't know if there's frost still or what, but there's no taxi in town.
It's alright. I'm not complaining. How are you?
Well, we thank the Lord.
Jennifer, I actually called you to give you this. It's a check for 1 million naira. I'm sure it'll be enough for you to pay for an apartment and furnish it to an acceptable state. I just do not want you to complain again.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You know, I feel indebted to you with this.
No, come on. You don't have to be. I mean, if I'm not bothered about how you feel, if I don't think about your welfare and all of that, I just couldn't call myself your friend. And listen, Jennifer, I want you to know that you're a very beautiful woman. And as such, very soon you will have a suitable suitor come your way. And in God's time. And don't always forget that God's time is the best. I just want you to be strong.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. I like it when you talk like this. I feel encouraged. Thank you.
Oh, come on, come here. I just want to be sure you're fine. I'm trying to be.
Mrs. Olosha is back.
Let her
check.
What check?
The airline returned all the money we paid on the aborted world tour. So I said I should bring yours to you immediately.
Mrs. Olosha.
Your Majesty.
I can't remember telling you I cancelled that trip. I merely postponed it. You should have left the money with the airline. We shall still embark on the trip.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty, but I'm acting based on instruction. Your son said I should return the check.
I told you that?
Yes, sir.
Let's forget about it. There's a lady I want to send to the United States. And I want you to handle all the travel papers.
Who is this lady, Your Majesty?
Her name is Jennifer. My wife's friend. She's no longer happy in this country. And I thought the best thing I can do for her is to send her to the States. Maybe she may just start a new life.
Does she have an American visa?
I bet here that she does not even have an international passport. I want you to handle everything. I will give you her address. So you go to her and start the process.
Okay, Your Majesty.
Hello?
Hi. You know, just hearing your voice alone, it's a big consolation to me. I mean, it's every woman's dream.
Excuse me. This is His Royal Majesty, King Omemma of Obodani. I'm sorry if I should know this voice, but I don't.
You see, this is one of the reasons why I love you. You are so blunt and straightforward.
Who are you, please?
You don't recognize my voice, do you? Anyway, I'll just pardon you. My name is Jennifer. I'm Uma's friend. The same Jennifer that you abandoned and rejected. Well, I just called to say that I still love you so much and you'll forever, ever be in my heart.
And it's nice you called. One Mrs. Olosha will come your way soon. She's my travel consultant. Please oblige her with all the information she may ask from you.
Oh, come on, Ugezu. See, let us not try to dodge the topic, okay? Okay, I'm gonna be blunt, just like you are. I want to come and see you.
I'm sorry, Jennifer. That's not possible. I can understand what you are going through now. And that's why I decided to send my travel consultant to prepare all the documents for you. Look, I want you to relocate to the United States and start a new life there. I will ensure that you are established.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I mean, for even thinking this of me, it's fine, but I would have to say no. I mean, how could you expect me to possibly stay outside this country without being close to you? Look, babes, I love you. I want to be close to you.
This is crazy.
Is it because they now call you Lolo that made you think you are no longer my brother's housewife? See, housewives are meant to stay at home. Why is it that you are always out of the house?
Auntie, I went to see my friend.
And who is that your friend? Huh?
Her name is Jennifer. We've been friends for so long. She's actually having some problems and I happen to be the only one she still trusts.
Okay. Now, I want you to tell me exactly what you told my brother.
It's just exactly what you told me.
How dare you? Are you aware that Ugezu is my brother? And I have the right to send you packing from this house?
Auntie, why would you want to do that? We are legally married and we love each other.
Whatever I tell you remains with you. If I want to talk to Ugezu, I will talk to him directly. Desist from telling him what I don't want him to hear. If you repeat what you just did, you won't like what I will do. Did you hear me?
Yo, my brothers and sisters.
Excuse me.
I know you've been trying so hard to make it one way or the other in your life, man.
Hello, darling.
How are you, love?
I'm fine, thank you. Guess what, Sugar? Your sister is visiting.
Sister Kate is at home?
Yeah, she's right here with me.
Give her the phone.
Okay. My husband, he wants to speak with you.
Yeah, hello.
Does it mean that you cannot allow that woman to have peace in her matrimonial home?
And who told you she is at home? I've waited here for 3 hours before she came back.
And what about that? Kate, I want you to realize that I am not the same Emeka you used to give knocks on the head. I am now His Royal Majesty, King Omemma
for Godani. Please, leave my wife and I alone.
Chukwuemeka, you are wrong to think I will ever leave you alone. You are my only brother, and your wife must surely do what I want her to do. I just asked her where she was coming from, and she said she has gone to see her friend. Can you imagine?
And what's wrong with a woman going to see her friend? Why are you frustrating this beautiful woman God gave me as wife?
A woman who is always going to see her friends cannot have time to take care of her husband. And I will never allow my brother's wife to be that kind of a woman who is always out of the house.
I can't remember complaining to you. Please give her back the phone.
Chukwuemeka, okay, I'm on my way. And you don't have to blame me if I do what I have to do as a sister. Did you hear me? Okay.
Hello, darling.
Sweetheart, I know you've gone to see Jennifer, and I must tell you straight away, I am not impressed.
But honey, why? Why do you hate Jennifer so much? What has she done?
I'm sorry. I would not want to speak more now. See you when I come home.
Okay. Have a nice day. Bye. Your Majesty, I don't understand. Why are you so upset with me?
Do you realize that you are now a married woman? Married women should keep married women as friends. What are you doing with Jennifer?
But Your Majesty, you want me to stop seeing Jennifer? We've been friends from childhood. We've shared all of our lives together, everything we've ever had. Why do you refer to Jennifer as if she's a stranger, someone you don't even know?
I don't know her, and that's the gospel truth. You are the one I know. You are my wife, and you are the one I want to know. If you want to have friends, check out some very responsible married women and have them as your friends. You don't have any business with a single woman anymore. I don't want to see that Jennifer around you.
Your Majesty. This is just going to be very hard on her. How am I going to make this happen? I called you all here to officially inform you that Okun here is now officially the head of all the housekeepers. As you all know, Sanctus has traveled out of the country and is likely to be out there for quite some time. So you all need someone to answer to. And that is where Okun here comes in handy. He is now your new leader. No one is allowed to come to the king or me to make any report. Every report should go to Okun. Except in the case where you think that Okun has not handled the matter appropriately. Am I understood?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Are there any questions?
Ume?
Ume, what is it?
Your Majesty, actually it's not a question. It's an information and it's for you alone. So it will be good if we could discuss in private.
You can all go back to your duty post. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Ume, what is it?
Your Majesty, I had a very bad dream 3 days ago. I felt it's nothing. So, but now, I dreamt about the same dream again last night. So, I felt I should let you know because something wrong might happen.
And what were these dreams of yours?
Your Majesty, I saw the king shouting at you, and as if you're nobody. And all the housekeepers were very, very surprised because we all know that the king should not shout, not to talk of shouting at his queen. Your Majesty, I woke up. Oh, it was a dream.
And is that why you're bothered?
Yes, Your Majesty. And that's why I said I should inform you. I would have told Oga Santos, but it's because he traveled. That's why I didn't pass the information to him.
Ome, first of all, I really do appreciate your concern. But listen, you don't have anything to worry about. My husband is an honorable man, and he will not shout at any woman. So go back to the gate.
Eh?
Ome, go back to the gate.
Sorry.
No, come on. You don't have to be. I mean, if I'm not bothered about how you feel, if I don't think about your welfare and all of that, I just couldn't call myself your friend. And listen, Jennifer, I want you to know that you're a very beautiful woman. And as such, very soon you will have a suitable suitor come your way. And in God's time. And don't always forget that God's time is the best.
She doesn't even call me. She doesn't even come to me anymore. What's going on?
Hello, darling. How are you?
I'm fine. I do not know what I've done to you, Amuma, that you have abandoned me like this.
Oh, come on, Jenny. You know I would never do that. Why would I ever want to abandon you?
Then what did you do? Because you don't come to my house anymore. You don't call me anymore. Even if I call and you see my missed call, you don't even return it. What have I done?
Look, I'm sorry, okay? I really am. I sincerely apologize. It's just that I've been pretty busy these days, you know. I barely even have the time for myself. But not to worry, I promise you, I will make it up to you.
No problem. By the way, I wanted you to have my CV so you can give it to your husband.
Wow! Fantastic! Jenny, you finally thought of working, eh?
Yes, I thought about his proposal to send me to the United States of America, but I think I'd rather stay back here so I can work. I mean, with my CV in his hands and his recommendation letters, I would have a good position in any company.
Okay, so where are you?
I'm at home.
Right, I will be with you in a bit. I'll personally pick it up myself. Okay? See ya. Bye. Jennifer, wait. I don't understand. I mean, people do not affix pictures on their CVs.
There is no rule that says you cannot affix your picture on your CV. You know, your husband knows me physically, but the person he might want to recommend me to might want a physical description of me, so the picture will do the job.
Well, if you say so, I will give it to him. But seriously, Jennifer, I'm just hoping. I'm hoping you've forgiven me for the break in our communications. Marriage is not a bed of roses. It's not been easy.
Oh, it's okay. I forgive you. I mean, what are friends for? By the way, please help me. Do everything in your power. Use the woman in you and convince your husband to give me this job. I'm prepared to work now. And I'm serious about it.
Of course you know that you have the job already. Once you've made up your mind to work, then you have the job. Oh, come and see me about it, Joey. Okay, don't worry. The job is yours. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Your Majesty.
Good afternoon. Is anything the matter?
Auntie Faith, the district head of Women Fellowship. She's at the gate, ma.
Oh, let her in.
Okay.
Actually, I came to find out why you don't come to fellowship anymore.
Auntie Faith, it's not as if I have backslided or something. It's just that these days have been very busy.
Very busy? That you cannot make out time and worship the Lord?
Come on, don't sound like that. It's not as if I have abandoned God or something.
Then you have to show it. The impression I have is that the Lord bless you with a millionaire husband. And all you could do is to abandon him.
It's not like that. I have not abandoned him.
Okay. I came as the district head to find out what is happening. You have to rekindle the old zeal in you. You never can tell what next the Lord is planning for you. So you don't have to abandon him.
I have not abandoned him. I will never abandon my God.
I thank God for that.
Someone called you from the government house.
Who? And what did he or she say?
His name is Mr. David Wankalo. He said that item 14 in the proposal we submitted is not elaborate, and he asked for additional information.
Okay, go and study the said item 14. Make some inputs. And let me see what we have.
All right, Your Majesty.
Hello, love.
Have you sent the CV?
No, I have not.
It's in your briefcase, actually. I wanted to, see if you could recommend her to someone to get her a job or something. Thank God she's willing to work now, and I think we should help her.
I've always wanted to help her. Okay, I'll get back to you.
Thank you very much, honey. Have a nice day at work. Okay? Love you. Bye.
True love is very hard to find. And when you find it, you have to keep it for so long.
Why haven't I observed this all this while? Oh my God, this girl is beautiful. Do you know you are the most beautiful woman on earth?
What's this?
I am His Royal Majesty, Eze Omemma of Obodani. I'm sorry I'm calling you with a new number I just bought, and I'm dedicating it to you. How are you, Jennifer?
Well, I am fine, and you?
Well, you abandoned me all this while. But thank God I'm still alive.
You're sounding very strange. Are you sure everything is okay with you? Have you seen my CV?
Yes, your wonderful picture is staring me in the face. I wonder why you asked me to recommend you to somebody when I'm here.
Well, I thought you said you didn't have a vacancy in your office.
But there's a vacancy in my life which only you can feel. Jennifer, just tell me you love me and it will suffice.
Oh, okay. I love you. I love you so much. I love you with everything that is in me. I can't do anything without you, baby.
I'll get back to you.
Okay. Wait. This is actually working. He's beginning to see me and say lovely things to me. No, it's working. It is working.
Your Majesty, are you alright?
Yeah, wonderful. Why do you ask?
Nothing. As you instructed, Your Majesty, I've done some inputs in item 14. Just see what I have.
Oh, no, please. Jen, I trust you. If you're satisfied with your input, go and dispatch it to Mr. Wakalo.
But that's not the standard, Your Majesty. You told me when I started that you must see every single letter before you leave this office.
Yeah, but I can change my mind. And indeed, I just changed my mind. Just put the company seal on the letter and dispatch it to Mr. Wakalo.
All right, Your Majesty.
And what is it again, Jen?
Oh, I'm sorry, Your Majesty. At least you should sign.
Come on. Once there's a company seal on that, it makes no difference who signs. Endorse and dispatch to Mr. Wakalo. That's my instruction.
All right, Your Majesty.
Thank you.
It's not been a pill to swallow when the one you trust turns around to stab your back. It's a game of love. Survival of the fittest is a clash of interest. If you really give a chance, you'll never walk in that. You'll never find out.
Good afternoon, sir.
How are you?
I'm fine. Sir, can I help you?
Yes. I am looking for an old friend of mine. Her name is Jennifer. I am Emeka.
I don't know any Jennifer, sir.
Sorry. Are you new here?
Yes. I just packed in, sir.
It's obvious. Well, what's your name?
My name is Tega.
Tega. You know, the Jennifer I'm looking for is one lovely, beautiful, and young lady. She lives here.
I'm sorry, sir. Like I said before, I just packed in here. I don't know any Jennifer, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
Pressure.
Hello, baby.
You told me you were at home and I decided to come to give you a surprise.
Ah, that's awesome. Yes, I'm at home.
At home? But I'm in your place now. But I met one Tega who said he doesn't know who Jennifer is.
Oh my God, that means you actually went to my old house. You know, if you check on my CV, my new address is somewhere there. Didn't you say?
Well, direct me. I don't have the document with me. I want to see you now.
Okay, the address is number 42 Tonto Close off Diggy Drive.
Number what?
Number 42 Tonto Close off DK Drive.
I'll be there.
It's a game of love. Survival of the fittest is a clash of interest. Give a chance to never ever walk on that. You'll never find her out. It destroys all you've built until the race is won. Don't think that she is gone. Her heart is black as coal. Let us keep our eyes open. What an evil mind can do. A woman's mind when poison is black as the coal. All in desperation. All in desperation. Evil mind can do. Like a demon, every day she's scheming. Misfortune her making, evil's us she's thinking, just watching and waiting. So let us keep our eyes away. What an evil mind can do. A woman's mind when poison is no reason. All in desperation. Woman's mind is what an evil mind can do. Woman's mind is evil's mind when poison is mind is turned against all reason. All in desperation.
Yes, I'm a big boy. Because I'm a big boy.
Hello, sir. This is Jane.
Yeah, Jen. Give the phone to your boss.
He went out since morning, sir, and he didn't tell me where he was going to.
He left without his phone?
Yes, sir. He left with the new phone.
Oh, okay, alright. Give me the number to his new phone.
I'm so sorry, sir. I just bought the phone. I don't have the number.
Oh, what? You mean? Well, it's okay, it's alright, it's alright. What kind of a human being is this? How could you just possibly leave your office without your phone?
Look at you. Okay, you want to finish me like today's the last day you're going to see me, Abby?
That's not possible. I'm looking at it from another eyes, baby. I just realized how empty I could be without you. Hello, Jen.
Hello, Your Majesty. Mr. Wayne called and I told him you're not around. He wanted to have your new number, but I told him I don't have it.
Beautiful work. Please, I don't want to receive any calls today, okay? I'm resting.
Alright, sir. But are you coming back to the office?
No. I'll see you tomorrow. Just do what you can do and lock up, huh?
I just want to tell you that I've dispatched this letter to the government house.
Yeah, I know what you can do. Bye. Why didn't I see you all this while? You're just terrific. You're just wonderful. You're just...
I remember that you were going to send me to the United States of America.
Thank goodness. Deadly attempt. Maybe by now I would have died of misery. Oh my God. Baby.
Well,
just...
well, you know it's never too late to start something.
Your Majesty, I'm sorry to disturb you, but I've dreamt about that same dream again. And this time around, the king wanted slapping you, but you dodged, and it ended up landing on my face.
Ome, what is the meaning of such dreams?
Actually, Your Majesty, I don't know. But my father that would have told us about it is late. But I just want you to be very careful.
Do you know one of the qualities that I have that has endeared so many people to me? I have very long patience. I don't get upset cheaply. But do not stretch it, because you will so hate me if I lose it.
But, Your Majesty, I don't know, it will be wise though if you should call Auntie Faith and some other women's fellowship. They should help you pray.
Enough, Ume. There is no need to call in anyone to poke into my family. So just go and get yourself busy and stay out of my family affair.
Eh?
Get out of my sight, Ume.
Your Ma... But...
I don't know why you are asking me to leave. I want to spend the night here with you.
Oh yes, how could you say a thing like that? Huh? I mean, what explanation would you give to your wife when you get home?
I can handle my wife. I just want to be with you.
Well, I really do appreciate the fact that you want to be with me. I mean, it's mind-blowing. But, sweetie, you gotta go home. I do not want my friend to be worried.
Your Majesty, I'm sorry, but when did you start coming home this late, at this time of the night?
You're questioning me? What sort of rubbish is that? Be very careful in this house, okay?
Your Majesty, I saw the king shouting at you, and as if you're nobody. All the housekeepers were surprised, because we all know that the king should not shout, not to talk of shouting at his queen.
He's now shouting at me.
To steal your love away, but I know nothing is stronger than love. Nothing is stronger than love. No matter what you do, I'll keep on loving you.
Ugezu, to Your Majesty, are you trying to tell me that you're going to bed without having your dinner?
Can you tell me what we have achieved with all the dinner we have eaten since I married you?
What has come over you? What exactly is it you're talking about?
I was busy all day. I need some rest. Please, let me have the rest. doing here? Look, I'm a king for crying out loud. We can't make love in this dirty environment. We're not pigs!
We are pigs! Love is dirty. We will make love here to make a difference, okay?
What? What is it? What happened?
Can you ever kill somebody?
No. Why? What is it? What happened?
I had a terrible dream where you attempted killing somebody. I know you cannot do that.
Who exactly is this person that I was trying to kill?
A stranger. I was looking very awkward. He thought my life was in danger, so you struck gently, and I woke up.
But that is not a bad dream. It's not. Because I could do anything for you. So please, go back to sleep.
I'll keep on loving you, 'cause I know nothing is sweeter than love. Nothing is sweeter than love. They keep trying every day to steal your love away, but I know.
Why are you looking at me like that? You're scaring me.
Those that don't know me, they see me as nothing. But the truth is that I am very powerful, very dangerous when it comes to the exhibition of power. Luck is something we can manipulate. And I can tell you authoritatively that I can manipulate anything.
Prophet, you don't have to convince me anymore. I mean, you have actually worked for me. And I've seen results. The man in question has been so attached to me that I even chase him away. Sometimes I get tired of him.
Jennifer, you cannot chase that man away. His heart has been caged by the beauty that escaped from the picture. As it is now, it takes something that is mightier than the beauty of the woman to stop what we have started. And unfortunately, all the philosophers, all the renowned spiritualists, all the prophets of all ages have come to the conclusion that the woman is the most beautiful thing on earth. We have not seen anything that is mightier than the beauty of the woman.
You see, Prophet, I have not come to stop what I started. But on the other hand, I have come to increase what I started. I would like my relationship to be taken to the next level.
She wants the relationship to be taken to the next level. You see, Jennifer, the picture that you gave me, which I gave you back, which you later showed the man, was abandoned in the very unholy junction where wild cats mate with wild dogs for 7 unholy days. The man is going to be with you in the next level, but the man must have to experience the woman in you.
Prophet, you're so funny. Look, he has actually experienced a woman in me uncountable times.
Jennifer, I am not talking about the man who has been caged. I am talking about the man who cages other men. If you want that man in the next level, then you must grant me unhindered access into the woman in you. That simple ritual will make him your man.
You want to make love to me?
Why are you distorting what I said? Ozo kozo, ozo ndi ozo, Elijah onye amụma, does not want to make love to you. But if you want that man to be yours, then also must experience the woman in you. That is the way, and that remains the only way. Are you ready for the next level? Okwamadi kana agwolisi ewu. Oneche. Oneche.
Your Majesty, you sent for me.
I want you to tell me about your background.
About my background? Your Majesty, I don't understand though.
You said your father, who would have helped you interpret all of the dreams you've been having, was late. Tell me about him. Who was he? Was he like a native doctor or something?
Your Majesty, my father was a prophet. He was very powerful.
So, what would you say is the meaning of all of these dreams you've been having?
If you permit me, I will call one of my friends from the waterside. He will come and interpret it.
Enough. Thank you very much, but that's enough. Just keep all of this to yourself. I don't want you to talk about it to anyone. And just go. Go. Come back here. What, do you need to see a doctor? Do you have a hearing problem or something?
No.
So why do you do every time?
Sorry.
You have a peace. You see what I'm talking about?
What next?
Yes. Jennifer, I am also. I don't believe in stories. And also does not tell too much stories. You have done your part. I want you to go and experience what is going to happen. Because too many things will begin to happen at once. Too many things will begin to happen all at once.
Your Majesty, Mr. Wakalu called from the government house, expressing disappointment that you weren't the person that signed the resubmitted proposal.
I think you may have to tell that idiot that I don't need government patronage to succeed in business.
Are you sure, Your Majesty? We've made almost 100 million from them.
100 million? Oh, well, I don't blame you.
They say they wanna feel me. They say they wanna love me now. Just can't get enough of me now, yeah. So Mr.
Hello, Angel.
Baby, I haven't even said a word and there you go flattering me.
Oh, come on, I'm not flattering you. Angel is even too basic to qualify you. You're more than an angel.
Oh, thank you very much, really. That is so nice of you to say. By the way, where are you?
I'm in my office. Do you want me to abandon everything and come over immediately?
Oh, that's my man. I want you to come over right now.
I'll be right there. And what do you want me to buy you along the way?
No, sweetie, no. Just bring your beautiful self to me. That is all I want. You're everything I want, babes. Don't get me anything.
Are you going out, Your Majesty?
Yes. Do you have problems with that?
Not really. It's just that you have an appointment with the representative of Atlas Oil. He just called me now to confirm, and I told him you were around. Why don't you just see him before you leave? We need the business.
Jane, this company is a going concern. It automatically means that there's nothing individualistic about it. We work with structures. You are a part of this company and you know everything. Discuss with the man when he comes. That is what is called going concern.
Now. Let's go. Let's go.
Hold on.
You're not going to discourage me from spending the night here today.
Well, who am I to say anything? After all, you are the man. Make the decisions.
You know, I have this philosophy that there is no difference between the man and the woman. I want us to take this relationship to the next level. From henceforth, we decide what happens together. Hello, Jen.
Hello, Your Majesty. The man is finally here. He said he wants to see you personally.
Look into his face and tell him he's not serious. Tell him he's an idiot to say that.
Your Majesty, the man has finally convinced the management of Atlas Oil to give us the contract. He just wants to see you and agree with you in some vital areas.
You know, I love that word, vital. Tell him I'm in the midst of another vital business. Tell him I have commissioned you to take care of that business. Teach him what I taught to you about going concern. If he's not ready to take that, tell him off.
What is going on?
Sorry about this, Angel.
Okay.
Remind me again the way to your bedroom.
Okay. I'll do exactly that.
Sit down.
Thank you.
So, what would you like me to prepare for you? I'm in the mood to cook.
I don't have any special food. I take anything that is delicious. Just like you.
Fine then. So, I will just prepare you my village special, okay?
I like to see that you're special. Native
Okay,
food.
no problem.
Come on. Angel. You know that native special can wait.
Come on, Nancy. Look, we have the whole night together to do the numbers. So let me go prepare food.
But we can still have an appetizer, you know?
Hell no! Hell no, 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 no! No!
Just an appetizer, you know?
No! Oh, God.
Thank you. Jane, why are you here? Is there a problem?
Yes, ma'am. There's something going on in the office that I don't understand, so I decided to come and see you and talk to you about it.
Oh, what is it?
It's about His Majesty. He's no longer serious with business. He leaves the office even when he knows that his presence is needed, and he'll never come back again.
And you don't know where he usually goes to?
No, I don't know. He told me that he's pursuing a vital business, but I have my doubts. There's no document in the office that proves he's doing anything.
I don't know, I'm just wondering, is it, do you suspect or do you have an idea what the problem is with him?
No, ma. That's why I'm here. I'm in the company today because you recommended me. I will not sit and fold my arms when I see something going wrong. I want you to come in as the wife.
Okay. I'll handle it. I'm sure everything is fine. I'll look into, you know, I'll find out. Why don't you go ahead with your drink?
Thank you.
And thanks very much. I appreciate it.
Hello.
Hello, sir. Good evening, sir. I am so sorry disturbing you at this time of the night, but I really do not know what is going on.
What happened?
Sir, I think my husband is having an extramarital affair.
Your husband? Well, madam, I don't need to ask you in details, but I can tell you outrightly that your husband is too polished for such nonsense.
Yes, sir, I know that, but can you believe that as I speak to you right now, my husband has not returned home at this time of the night?
You're serious? Have you called his line?
I have, but it's not going through.
Which of the numbers did you call?
He has just one number.
Oh. The secretary told me he has a new line.
Sir, do you see what I'm talking about? My husband has another number and I don't even know about it. I'll call you back. Okay? Just let me call you back.
Okay. Let's take it easy.
Hello, ma.
My husband activated a new number. Why didn't you tell me?
I'm sorry, ma. I thought you know.
Text it to me immediately.
Okay, ma.
I think you should sleep. You need rest, okay? It's late.
You know, there's this satisfaction that I get when I am with you that I don't get from any other woman. You know, I just want to adore and appreciate you 24 hours a day.
Thank you.
You know what? You are just an angel.
You're a point. Who's that? Calling you by this time of the day?
Must be my secretary, Jane. So you and her are the only persons that have this new number.
So they want to feel the voice of the one and only too much.
Hello.
Hello. Ugezu. Ugezu, so you have a new number and you never told me about it.
I thought you have it. Well, I'm sorry.
Okay, so where are you?
Well, I'm hosting the chairman of the Senate Committee on Oil and Gas. They want to give me a federal contract, and that's what we're planning.
Oh yes, sir. Are you looking at the time at all?
Every serious-minded businessman in this country will tell you that they don't look at time when they are dealing with politicians. Politicians don't sleep.
Okay, so what you're trying to tell me is that you're not coming back this night, right?
Well, from the look of things, that may just be the position. You know, I cannot sleep when the big man from Abuja is still awake. So wish me luck and go and sleep.
Did he tell you the exact place where they are?
Look, the only thing I got was that he was not coming home tonight. And I just have this funny feeling that he's definitely up to something.
Okay, just text me the new number now, okay?
Okay. I will, thank you. Thank you.
Who's that?
Hello?
Hello, Onyeza. I'm sorry, but I don't want to be right.
Does it mean I can't have privacy? Why must you call me by this ungodly hour of the night?
The senator you told your wife you're meeting with is not in a servant. Why are you cheating on the lovely wife that God has given you?
You must be very stupid. Mr. Wayne, who the hell are you to poke into my family affairs? Is it because I gave you opportunity to test oil money? And you now believe you can call me on the phone to advise me?
Well, I'm sorry, sir, but you see...
Oh, shut up!
Eh?
Can you imagine, Mr. Wayne?
If you really give a chance, it will never ever work.
For God's sake.
You'll never find her out. It destroys all you've built until the race is won. Don't think that she is gone.
Your Majesty, good morning.
Jane! Jane!
Your Majesty.
What are these people doing in my office?
I'm so sorry, Your Majesty, but that's your wife and Mr. Wayne.
Oh, shut up! Oh, you're even defending them. You're an idiot. You're fired! Leave this office now!
Sweetheart, what has come over you?
What are you doing in the office?
Why are you behaving like this?
What are you doing in the office? You daughter of a stinking, wretched, twin-stick seller!
Your Majesty, that's your wife you're talking to. Oh, I'm sorry, Your Majesty, but that's uncharitable.
Oh, Mr. Wayne. Were you not the same person I just rescued from poverty? And that has given you the impetus to think you can now talk to me as pals. The same person I just warned yesterday to stay clear of my domestic affairs.
Your Majesty, I'm sorry, but you see, I have concern for family values. God gave you a noble wife, and she should be treated as such.
hope. You know, I have this nauseating feeling that you love Amuma. Just take her. Don't pay me. Take her home and make her your wife. Stay out of me.
Your Majesty, is obvious you're falling prey to these hawks outside. But I must warn you, hawks are carnivorous in nature, and if care is not taken, when they strike without mercy.
If you don't get out of this office, I will strike you first.
What? Are you asking us to leave your office?
Oh, shut up!
This is me! This is Amuma! What did I do to you?
And what about Amuma?
Oh my friend!
Jen!
Your Majesty.
Come and tell me what I have to do today.
Your Majesty, I thought you said I'm fired.
Did I actually say that? Oh, come on, don't mind me, okay?
What an evil mind can do. A woman's mind when poisoned turns against all reason, all in desperation. What an evil mind can do. A woman's mind when poisoned turns against all reason, all in desperation. It's a bitter pill to swallow when the one you trust turns around to stab your back.
Sister Faith, please. I want you to help me salvage my marriage. I don't want to lose my husband. I don't.
My dear, what you are passing through now is a test of your faith. I want that instead you stopped fellowshipping with us. And God allowed the evil one to teach you that it is not too late to lose anything.
I don't want to lose my husband. I don't want to lose my husband, please.
Jesus.
I don't know what is happening.
It's okay.
But I know that there is some evil woman somewhere who has caged my husband. She's come to destroy my family. My husband cannot even concentrate in his job anymore. I need my family back.
Oh,
please help me.
My dear, the only thing you need now is to trace yourself back to the Lord. Go back to God. We are nothing without Him. The only prayer you utter to God is ask Him to move as God. This is the only prayer that will move heaven to act. Okay? Stop crying, my dear. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, my dear. Wipe away your tears. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. The Lord will take care of you.
You know, I want us to have some privacy, and I want to provide you with all the comfort money can buy. This is your house.
Oh, come on. No, come on, don't bullshit me. This is me?
You know, Amuma can now crucify herself in the former house.
You are funny. Wait, look. I know. Jeez. God. Oh my word. That's awesome.
May I power the house?
What sort of nonsense question is that?
Misfortune I'm making, evils us she's sinking, just watching and waiting. So let us keep our eyes away.
True love is very hard to find.
I consoled Jennifer in her moments of tribulation. Why can't I get her on the phone anymore? She remains the only one that can console me in this my moment of confusion.
In my mind, this love we have, someone wants to destroy it.
Well, I actually came to appreciate you, to thank you. Everything that you did for me is working like magic. The man in question has actually bought me our house. And in that house, we both live in together. I would now say that he loves me and he appreciates me more. I think he adores me more than he does his wife. And I'm happy. Thank you.
You know, many people do not understand the concept of power. Some are saying that power is black. They call it black power. Some say white power. Some even say green power. But I can tell you that power is black in color. Can you still remember what I told you that afternoon you came into this temple for the very first time? I told you that power is black in color. And I am dangerous when it comes to the use of black power. I am happy that you are beginning to experience what I told you.
I'm also happy to understand. That is why I've come again. Like they all say, I came, I saw, I witnessed, and now I'm a believer. This time around, I've come for a bigger offer. I want the main thing.
Jennifer wants the main thing. What do you mean by the main thing?
I want him all to myself. I want him to take me to the registry before the end of this week and get married to me. I want to be his legal wife. I didn't want to share him with anybody. That is the main thing that I need.
If you are sure that you want the main thing, then the man that cages other men must equally have the main thing.
What exactly do you mean by that?
The last time it happened, you blindfolded me into reality. I knew I entered somewhere, but I cannot describe where I entered. And that is the reason why the main thing is hidden. If you are sure that you want the main thing, Jennifer, then you have to go naked before me. I have to see the main thing. I have to appreciate the main thing. I have to adore the main thing. And I have to go the extra mile of worshipping the main thing. And then and only then, Jennifer, are you going to have the main thing.
Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me?
The sun must first shine on those that are standing before it hits those that kneel under them. You want the main thing. I want the main thing. Let us give ourselves the main thing. And then alone, you can have the main thing.
Plead my cause, O Lord, with them that strive with me. Fight against them that fight against me. Take hold of shield and buckler and stand up for my help. Draw out thy spear and stop them against them that persecute me. Say unto my soul, I am thy salvation. Let them be confounded and put to shame that seek after my soul. Let them be turned back and brought to confusion that devise my heart. Let them be as chaff before the wind, and let the angel of the Lord chase them. Let their way be dark and slippery, and let the angel of the Lord persecute them. Without cause, they have hid me to their nets in a pit, without which cause they have digged for my soul.
Well, I hope now that you have gotten the main thing, I would also get what I want.
See, there is no reason for you to go into what is not necessary. Okay? Because the wild cats that open up a mate with wild dogs in the holy junction do not plan what they do. They just do whatever that comes to their minds. Okay? Now that you have done what you're supposed to do, I want you to go home and believe to have the main thing. Believe to have the main thing.
How are you? Where are you going to?
Well, we are moving back to my house now.
That's beautiful, but Oyenze, I think we should stay here until we get married.
But we are already married. I want us to move back to the house I built myself to give legality to the marriage. That's the only house I can say everything concerning its foundation. You know what? The powers that give me good luck in business resides there and not here.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jennifer. Thank you for bringing him home. What happened to your phone?
I was asked to change my number.
Well, Amuma, I want to solve this matter once and for all.
Jenny, is there a problem?
Well, you know, as a king, I'm entitled to many wives. So Jennifer here is my wife, and I want her to share the master bedroom with me.
Jesus. Jesus. Oh, Lord. Plead my cause, oh Lord, with those who strive with me. Fight against those who fight against me.
What the hell do you think you're talking? Stop embarrassing her.
Take up thy spear and thy shield and stand up for me. Draw out thy sword, O Lord, and stand against them who persecute me. For the battle is not mine. This battle is of the Lord. Stand up and fight for me, oh God. Oh God, Jesus. Fight for me, oh Lord. Your way shall be slippery and dark.
Look, if you think you can recite those awkward quotations from 7 books of Moses in this house, you are a liar. And let me tell you, if I lose that girl, I will kill you.
When the one you trust turns around to stab your back. It's a game of love. Survival of the fittest is a clash of interest.
Well, I am grateful that you're here because you have a lot of explanations to do to me. So better start doing it.
How dare you barge into my temple and you are shouting? This man that is sitting here is not an ordinary man, and you have no right whatsoever to shout in my holy temple. Could you please sit down and tell me what the problem is? You sit down and tell me what the problem is.
Why wouldn't I shout? Huh? No, tell me why I would not shout. He took me to his main house. While I was there, I was overpowered by his witchy wife. I had to run away for my life. I have done everything you asked me to do. So why am I not getting what I want? Why?
Jennifer, I put it to you that you have not managed to do anything at all.
You must be joking. No, I really sincerely think that you are joking. I have not done anything at all. Well, you have cajoled me into sleeping with you twice. I have paid you the initial charge you gave to me. So what is it that I have not done that you want me to do? What is it?
Have you paid anything to compare with what your fellow women paid? The woman that constructed this temple wherein you are shouting.
As little as nothing, it is my money I paid.
Listen to me, Jennifer. The white cats that mate with white dogs do not wear strange looking plastics. The females open raw and the males go into them raw. You forced me to wear strange looking plastic twice, Jennifer. And as far as I am concerned, Jennifer, you have not done anything at all.
I don't suppose you expect me to give you the privilege of coming inside me raw.
Well, you can call it anything because you are into this unacceptable business of configuring things. But you listen to me, you Jennifer. In that holy junction, they have reduced everything to raw. You are the female and I am the male. You have to open up your female machine and I have to insert my male machine into your female machine. Every experiment must be raw. Jennifer, you do this today. and the man you seek to have shall be yours immediately.
I hope you're not carrying any of those sexual transmitted diseases.
Sexually transmitted diseases. A man who has been drinking from the holy water of our manam is already living beyond the arena of cleanness. What I am telling you is that I am extremely clean. And relax. I tell you one thing. If we manage to achieve this raw experiment, you are going to have what you have desires. Hope you have removed everything. Ready to go.
This is my picture. What's the meaning of it? Whatever you just said.
Jennifer, we are back to basics.
Meaning?
This temple is the unholy junction where you, the wild card, will continue to mate with the wild dog.
What do you mean by that?
3 times represent tripod. And whatever that is standing on the tripod could be said to be standing well. Jennifer, we have mated 3 times. And that simply means that our marriage is standing well. The conclusive conclusion is that our marriage is standing well.
Marriage.
Someone is collapsing. I was on my own in my temple. And she came and donated herself to me. She is my wife. And she is going to continue to live
I lift my eyes to the hills from whence cometh my help. My help coming from God who made heaven and earth. He will not suffer my foot to be moved, oh God. The God that keepeth my husband and I will never slumber. Jesus, I take authority over the life of my husband. Lord, I send Holy Ghost fire to consume the plans of the devil. Whatever the manipulations of the devil is, Jesus, I come against them in the name of Jesus. I take authority over my husband's soul. I take authority authority over my husband's spirit. Lord, I cover him with the blood of Jesus. Lord, I begin to break the manifestations of the darkness in my life. I cover my family with the blood of Jesus. I arrest my family with the blood of Jesus. I cover... Please.
Hello, dear. Sorry to disturb your prayers. Have I been misbehaving? I was watching it from that edge when some scales just fell off my eyes. Have I been misbehaving? Please talk to me.
Do you have the mark of God in you? The scales of darkness cannot and will never cover your eyes forever. Oh God, thank you.
True love is very hard to find. And when you find it, you have to keep it. For so long, there's been pain in my mind. This love we have, someone wants to destroy it. Every night and day, I pray for you. No matter what comes our way, God will see us through. No matter what you do, I'll keep on loving you, 'cause I know nothing is sweeter than love. Nothing is sweeter than love. They keep trying every day to steal your love away, but I know nothing is stronger than love. Nothing is stronger than love. No matter what you do, I'll keep on loving you, 'cause I know nothing is sweeter than love. Nothing is sweeter than love. They keep trying